everybody, this is your girl Tyreka. My nickname is Ty. This is my very first video for YouTube. So today I'm going to be just getting ready and I'm going to be telling you a little bit about myself. It's not very much to tell, you know, you're just going to have to find out throughout videos. But today I'm just going to be doing sort of like my everyday slash actually trying makeup. Sometimes I do this whenever I'm going out, or if I have like an interview or something, or if I'm going on a date with my boyfriend. And let me go ahead and get started. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is prime my face. I normally don't do this, it's very rare. Whenever I do prime my face, it's usually I'm going out or something, but I will normally prime it by using skincare that is going to just prep the face really well. So I'm at my mom's house right now, so I don't have all of my supplies, but I'm going to use what I have. So I brought a little bit of stuff. I'm going to use my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water to start off. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna kind of let that dry a little bit, and then I'm going to use my Fenty Beauty Photo Filter Primer. I only put primer like right on my cheeks, just because I suffer from acne, and so I like to just kind of fill in where my pores are a little bit bigger. I don't really put it everywhere whenever I do wear it. So okay, now we're gonna kind of pat that in a little bit. Okay, so next thing I'm going to do is use my Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. I absolutely love Double Wear. I used to work for Estee Lauder for a good 2.5 years, and this was our number one selling foundation for the company and in North America. Y'all, anyone who has oily skin, normal combination skin, you can have dry skin, and this foundation is just absolutely great. I love it. It's 24-hour wear, it's heat and humidity resistant, and it's oil controlling. And like, you know, normally you can wear some type of foundation and it'll get all over your clothes. This does not smudge onto your clothes. You can just wear it anytime. And I would not recommend anybody do this, but I have done this plenty of times. I fall asleep in my makeup sometimes, and which is so bad, I know. But whenever I fall asleep in it, I wake up the next morning and I still look like I have on a fresh face. So anybody who has not tried this, I would definitely recommend. If you can afford this foundation, I would try it because it's absolutely great. Okay, just going to put this all over my face. And normally I do not break out. Well, I haven't in a long time since I've been using my skincare for acne, but for some reason I got a little pimple on my chin and it hurts. Actually, it's a huge pimple. I don't know what I'm talking about, little, but it's huge and it hurts. But yeah, so a little bit about me. I just turned 25 in December, December 19th. I usually don't really do anything for my birthday. I didn't really do anything this past year. Well, this past birthday, it's kind of boring birthday. Don't really have a lot of friends to hang out with because my friends are either far away or busy with their significant others, so I don't really do much. But yeah, let's see, I'm just rambling. A little bit more about me. So yes, I am a makeup artist. I also work for the state, but that's not where I truly want to be just right now. Although I am into like psychology and stuff, I'm still finding my way. But my main focus right now is like makeup and starting my own business and my YouTube channel. The one thing that I'm like striving for is freedom. That is thing that I want. I feel like that's what we all need, is freedom. I don't like working for other people because I don't like to go by other people's rules. So, you know, I just want to be free of doing that, and also financially free to where I can afford to pay off all my debt and still be able to go out and have a good time if I want to, or if I see something in the store that I like, I want to just be able to get it without having to worry about something. I don't have to be filthy rich, but I would like to be wealthy and financially free. And also, you know, to help others in need, like, you know, give to certain charities. Like I'm really passionate about human trafficking. That's one thing that I'm really into, and I would love to help like the women who have escaped human trafficking, help them to build their self-confidence back and feel beautiful again. You know, if there's any way that I could organize certain events and stuff to where, you know, I can incorporate my makeup, give them free makeovers, and help to provide with a psychologist or something that they can talk to for the day, and, you know, just help to build their self-esteem and their self-confidence back up after going through that extremely tough time. That's something that I am passionate about. So one day I'm going to speak it into existence. It's going to happen, y'all. Okay? And sorry, I'm looking down at my mirror. I'm engaged, but I'm also got to look here. But yeah, I do have a daughter. She's 5 years old, so I had her whenever I was 20. Well, how old was I? I think I was 19 actually. 19, and I was 2 months away from 20 because I had her in October. But yeah, she's like my pride and joy, and she's super funny, super beautiful. I just love her. She freaking changed my life, man. And I do eventually, whenever I'm married, I do plan on having more kids, maybe like 2 or 3, but I'm in no rush. I'm in no rush for that because I absolutely love kids, but I can wait for them. One is enough, y'all. Let me tell you. Oh, by the way, I just wanted to let you know what I am using as my concealer. You know, I put on my foundation, and normally whenever I do like my contour and stuff, I do cream contour. I really don't like on my clients and stuff, I don't like to use liquid foundation on my clients. I always use cream, and for me, I use the cheap stuff. For my clients, I use the good stuff on their face, you know, because that's like my walking billboards right there. But for my contour, I'm gonna fix it, but I use the SuperStay, Maybelline SuperStay, in the color Deep Bronze for my contour. It looks like this. It's in the stick, and this is actually 24-hour wear. I used this on my mom's wedding, and it actually stayed on all night. In the double wear, I use Rich Caramel. This is like my color. This is my color, y'all. It just matches me so great, so perfectly. And for my concealer, I have been using the Sephora Bright Future Gel Serum Concealer. I've been using this for some years now, and I use it in the color 13 Cream Caramel. But I actually really love that concealer. I don't know, well, maybe I'm just used to it, but it just gives off the perfect color to me. It's really not as expensive as all the other the other concealers that I like, and it brightens, and you know, it's also hydrating to my under eyes, so I really like it. So now I am going to use a darker color. Let's see, well, maybe not. Just gonna use a little bit more of this concealer. Right now it's looking a little orange. I don't know why it's looking like that, but I'm not feeling that. Let me kind of blend this stuff in, y'all, and then let's see. Okay, just kind of blend that. Right now my face is a little dry. It's been really dry lately. It's usually not, but so it's like a little bit harder to blend into my face. That's all right. So next thing I'm going to be using is, this is my Mehron contour and highlight palette. As you can see, I've used up these dark colors like crazy. These three here, I always use these for like my darker skin tone ladies, and I use it on myself all the time. I just love this contour palette. Like every year that I go to the makeup show, sometimes it's in Houston and sometimes it's in Dallas, but every time I go, this palette in particular, it's always sold out all the time. So if you are either a licensed cosmetologist or a licensed esthetician and you like to do makeup and you're looking for like a really good contour palette, I would definitely recommend this, because you can also use it for powders, you know, just regular face powders to set people's foundation. And you have it for every skin tone. Hello. So yeah, I'm gonna just, and right now I'm using this color here to kind of set. I don't know, it's medium dark. Medium dark. I'm not feeling this color at all, but we're gonna have to work with it. Still cute though. Just kidding. I have filmed like, I think maybe 5 videos so far, and you know, some people just do it just because they want to have the money or look like they're living a really good life. But y'all, I absolutely love making these videos. Like every time I finish making a YouTube video, I just feel like I'm in such a good mood after doing it. Like I just feel like I'm just doing something positive, I'm doing something I like, and I'm getting one step closer to where I want to be, because I'm usually a procrastinator, and the fact that I'm finally doing what I said I was gonna do, it just makes me feel so good. It's been like me and my best friend Kathy, hey girl, my best friend Kathy, we were talking about making YouTube videos like in 2013 after we graduated high school, and it done took so many years, but I'm finally doing it, you know. It's not about the time, as long as you do it. It's not a race, but I wish she could be here with me. So yeah, right now what I'm doing is I'm using this MAC, what is this called? I don't know what this is. It's like one of those little cream things, the cream base, but this is called Improper Copper. So if you ever want to like really get your highlight to look beautiful and you're close to my skin tone or darker, excuse me, I would definitely recommend Improper Copper. They'll know what you're talking about. If you go to MAC and just say it's like a cream that you're looking for and it's called Improper Copper, they'll get it for you if they actually have it, because a lot of them were sold out whenever I went, but they should have them now. But yeah, this stuff, I put this as a base for my highlight, so my highlight doesn't move all day. Let's see, where is my highlight though? Oh, right here in my face. Okay, so what I'm going to do is use my Danessa Myricks Beauty Lightwork. Y'all, this stuff, I use this on my clients normally. I usually use the Danessa Myricks highlights in the little bottles like this, but for some reason I can't find my favorite one, so I have to use this. But in this one I'm going to use No Prob. It's called No Prob, and these will give you like a highlighted look, but it's not glittery. I don't like the glittery look, but this will give you a highlight, but it also looks kind of like a wet type of sheen, and I really like that. I really like that look. It's beautiful. I don't know if y'all can see it. Oh, y'all see that in the light? Okay. Look at the way that the light hits that. I wish my actual skin looked like that. Yeah, but I actually really love this stuff. I don't know. I think you can buy it online, or I don't know. I think I heard that Danessa Myricks, her products are in Ulta now, or they're gonna be in Ulta. It was one of those. I usually either get my stuff from the makeup show or I'll go to Camera Ready Cosmetics. That's mainly just for people who have an account with them and like you're licensed or anything or something like that, you know, makeup artists. But you have to show some type of proof. But just so you guys know, I am a licensed cosmetologist. I graduated in 2014, the year after I graduated high school. And then I went ahead and graduated cosmetology school. And I went to cosmetology school because I love makeup. I was never really into hair. I like for my hair to be done, but I was never really just into it. So, yeah, I went and then I learned, oh, hey, you don't need your cosmetology license to be a makeup artist. So, but I did learn a lot of stuff. I learned about like sanitation and learned different ways to do hair. I learned nails, how to do nails. You know, I learned a lot of stuff. So I guess I don't regret it, and it's something that I finished. It's something that was a good experience. I was pregnant the entire year of my cosmetology year, but I still had a good time. See, right after cosmetology school, I went ahead, that's whenever I got the job at Dillard's, and I worked for Estee Lauder. And then after that, you know, it's just like working at a department store. Oh shoot. Working at a department store, like, it's cool because you get discounts, and you know, we got some really good discounts at Dillard's. Really, really good. But it just, I'm doing my makeup all out of order. It just sucks because, you know, for the people that have to work on holidays, and it just sucks. You gotta work on holidays. Sometimes you have to work 6 days a week. And then, you know, for the makeup department, it's cool because we get a lot of free stuff. We get a lot of free like makeup and stuff, but you just kind of start to lose your passion for it because you're just overworked. You know, you lose your passion. So that was the main reason why I left, because I just thought, well, maybe, you know, makeup just isn't for me, because I'm not loving this. I absolutely love Estee Lauder. I love Estee Lauder. But just working for a department store, it just wasn't fun anymore. You know. You know, I am a makeup artist, and I'm also considered, it's something called a privé artist. Privé, it's like a, I believe it's a school, some kind of program, to where it's like a mentoring program, and they help you to learn like microblading and all types of beauty things. And how I got through that was from a makeup artist. Her name is Robinson, and she's like one makeup artist that I just really look up to because I love her work. It's just so beautiful, and she just has great energy and a great spirit to her. And she also has a school. She's my mentor for a school. It's called Makeup Mogul University. And in Makeup Mogul University, basically she's helping anyone in the beauty industry to build their business. Like, she's teaching you the business side of things. Most people, like, you can learn how to do the actual makeup, and you can know how to do something, you can know how to do it, but if you don't know how to implement that work and get yourself out there, it's kind of gonna go to waste. So she teaches us the business side of everything you need to know, like things that I just did not even know about before. Just taking her class, being enrolled in her school has really made a difference in the way that I do business, the way that I look at other people and the way that they do business. And, you know, it just helps me to want to help them, be like, okay, well, maybe you should, you know, start doing this, because then you could get more out of your business from doing that. I'm over here doing it the wrong way. And yeah, anyways, let me go back to the privé thing. So she had a 6 openings for people who wanted to learn her technique in makeup, and she put it out there. And y'all, as soon as I got that email, I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta do this, I gotta do this. So, you know, and then I see the price, and I'm like, oh man, how am I gonna do this, how am I gonna do this? I'm gonna do this. I made a way, y'all. So I'm gonna be going and meeting her out of town, and I'm gonna be learning the way that she does makeup, and I am just so excited. Whenever that day, whenever I actually was able to purchase that ticket or opportunity or whatever you want to call it, that was probably one of my best days of 2019. Like, I was just so excited. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm meeting my favorite makeup artist. I talked to her on social media, but it's different from meeting someone in person and being taught their technique of things. And you know, I was just like, oh my gosh, man, I'm just so excited. I get to meet her, I get to travel to a different place that I've never been to, and I'm gonna be learning something. Like, I was just ecstatic whenever that happened, and I still am. I'm so excited. I can't wait to actually go and do it, because I know I'm gonna learn so much. Like, that's one thing about me, is that I love to learn. I love to learn new things. Yeah, I'm just so excited. I know the girls the other 5 girls who signed up to do this with her, I've seen 2 of them. I've seen 2 of their work from just that session. Y'all, their makeup was absolutely beautiful, and it just like pumped me up. Like, y'all, I can't wait to see how my makeup game is just gonna go up. And it's funny because the way that I do my clients' makeup, I don't really do mine like that. It's weird because I don't really care to take my time on my makeup. I guess because I know my face so well, so I'm just like, okay, yeah, I can hurry up and get this. But I'm like a perfectionist. Whenever it comes to my clients, I'm a perfectionist. And the type of makeup that I do, I call it Instagram makeup. And, you know, it's not nothing bad, but you know, you see a certain type of makeup on Instagram. I don't really do it like that. I don't do all the colorful rainbow type of eyes and stuff like that. I do colors, but it's more of like fashion type of editorial type looks, you know. Well, I would say more fashion, red carpet type of looks. That's my type of thing. And my makeup has been featured in a movie on IMDb. I do weddings, I do red carpets. I have done red carpets, and I've had one of the ladies that I do that was featured in the movie, she was on Good Morning Texas, and I did her makeup. Her name is Maria, and also for her red carpet for her Texas Women's Film Festival. That was really cool. And I actually had the opportunity to work with a movie producer. He is the actor and the producer in the movie. He wrote the movie. Him and his wife, they own their own production company, so that's pretty cool. And he's gonna, you know, make me a featured makeup artist. So I feel like 2020 is going to be a good year for me. I'm going to speak it into existence. It is going to be a good year for me, because I'm taking these opportunities. In the past years, I was always like having low self-confidence and stuff, and not taking the opportunities that were offered to me, because I was always down on myself. Like, what if I'm not good enough, or what if I'm not as good as this other person, or what if I can't do makeup like them, or, you know, what if I mess up on something, and just all thinking about all these what ifs. Well, I ain't got time for that no more. It's gotta be confidence, y'all. I think the older you get, confidence comes, because early 20s, I'm like in the mid 20s, but early 20s, you're just trying to find yourself and trying to figure out life. I'm taking all these opportunities now, okay? I am not playing. Y'all. Okay, so my brows are alright. Oh, and by the way, the eyebrow pencil that I use is, excuse me, Brow Stylist Definer. It's the L'Oreal one. It's ultra fine tip. I usually get this from Ulta. I don't like to spend $24 on a pencil that's, yeah, you know what I'm talking about, these brow defining pencils. The one for Benefit, I just don't want to pay $24 for it. You know what I'm saying? It's only going to last me a month. And I can just pay $6.50 for this one. That's going to last me a month. Like, these go out so fast. Usually I use the brow pomade from Anastasia. That's $18 and that'd be lasting me like 2 years. I'd rather spend my money on that, something that's actually going to last me. But yeah, nah. I be seeing people's brows and stuff and just be looking so nice, but with the brow defining pencils from Benefit, just can't find myself doing it though. Just cannot do it. Go ahead and line this. Oh yeah, my skin is just so dry. Like, I'm just looking at it right now. I'm like, what the heck? Okay. I'll just tell you, I do live in the DFW area. I pretty much grew up here. I'm originally from Amarillo, Texas. But I haven't been there since I was like in the 3rd grade. I was so young, so I'm pretty much from Arlington now. Arlington, DFW area. Kind of moved around a lot. Let's see. Well, you know what? My brows are alright. They look fine, so. I just want to make sure everything is blended out as much as I can possibly do it. I didn't use normal blush today. Lately, since my skin is dry, I kind of like the dewy look, like dewy / matte. Like, I like it to be matte in certain places and dewy just on my cheeks. I just like the glowy look, so I use this, I think it's from Bellaterra. Yeah, Bellaterra Cosmetics. I don't even know if they sell it anymore, but I use their little highlighter blush type stuff, and it's really pretty. It's very shimmery, very pretty on the cheeks. I don't know if you can see it. I would not recommend this for lighter skin. I would recommend this for darker skin women because it will look too orange on your skin. So my next thing I'm gonna do is apply my lashes. These are my lashes that I came up with myself, my brand. It's called Sweet Wings by Ty. This lash here is called Carmela, and it's a really pretty lash. The only thing is that it just doesn't, they just shed a lot. I'm trying to look for another vendor, but these lashes, they shed a lot, and the vendor whoever made them in the factory or whatever, they did not make these lashes with love. It seemed like they just kind of put some hair on a band and did whatever. And then I noticed, like, whenever I put too much glue on the band, then the band gets really stiff, and ain't nobody got time for that. Okay, I'm trying to like sell some stuff that's gonna be worth it, you know. If I'm gonna make some money, you can't just be selling anything. And so yeah, that's why I'm not really trying to link anything or tell anyone about it too much, because they ain't worth buying. Shoot, I'm trying to wear them and see which ones I really like, but so far I like the style. I just don't like the actual way they made the lash. And for those of y'all who are still using that duo glue, I'm about to put y'all on, okay? Shoot, I done made it messed up. I'm about to put y'all on. If you don't already know, you can go to your local beauty supply store, okay? Shoot, I didn't wait for that to drop. It's the Kiss Super Strong Hold in black. You know, it's gonna increase the depth of the liner and just the look of it. It's just gonna look beautiful. And this stuff is some Super Strong Hold. They have a white one too. I like the white one. It turns clear. And the thing, like how you know that that one's ready to put on is the band, well, where the glue is, it'll turn like a bluish color. So that's how you know it's ready to be put on, and it will stay like all day, okay? It will stay all day. But see, I don't know if y'all can notice, like this is the same lash, but this one looks more full than this one. And like at the end of this one looks more full. So this one, I'm just not feeling it, you know what I'm saying? And they knew what they was doing whenever they sent this to me. They just wanted my money, man. Just wanted my money. But now that I got them, I gotta wear them, huh? I'm not about to waste that money. And I did just buy this new mascara. It's the Maybelline, the Falsies Lash Lift Mascara. And on the package, like this woman's lashes, they just look so beautiful. They look so beautiful. And super full, super long. You know, her lashes look like Falsies. But whenever I put them on, whenever I put on this mascara, it just don't make them look like the ladies. You know what I'm saying? I need y'all to be using some realistic stuff. And they be putting on them fake lashes and stuff, putting on the individuals, and then when I put on the mascara and talking about your lashes are gonna look like Falsies. Well, I need it to look like the ladies. I have long lashes, but I want mine to look like spiders. Some people don't like that, but I do. Okay. I do. I just don't think that this mascara is worth $10 or $8 or whatever it was. It was $8 to $10. If anything, I would recommend for anyone to get the L'Oreal Voluminous Mascara, because that one's going to do you justice all the time. You'll never get disappointed with that one. Ouch. Okay. And last but not least, I'm just going to put on some small bit of Vaseline on my lips so they don't get too dry. Okay. And then I'm going to use this lip liner. I got this from, oh gosh, I've had it for so long, man. I'm going to find all of my products and I'm going to link them down below just in case I forget to tell you about a product or I just can't figure it out at the moment. I'm going to link it down below where I got this, but I just can't remember at the moment. I'm going to line my lips with it. I'm doing a red lip. I absolutely love red lips. And now, you know what I noticed? Like, red lips just make you feel so much more confident. That's why if I had the clothes to, if I could wear black every day, I would, and I would have on a red lip. Like, that would be my signature thing. This lipstick that I am using, I noticed it's very similar to Ruby Woo, but sort of different undertones to it. This is actually a Morphe lipstick in, it's a lip crayon actually, in Morphe. Color's Morphe, so that's what they're known by, y'all. I love this stuff right here, okay? I just feel so confident in this lip color. Excuse me. And it stays on unless I'm eating, of course, and I be tearing up some food, so it ain't gonna stay on for me. But if you are proper and stuff, the way that you eat, it's gonna stay on you. But anyways, yeah, this, you guys, this is my final look. This is something that I would pretty much do almost every day, or I would do it on the weekends, or if I'm going on a date night or something like that. I just do some lashes and I throw on some lipstick to make it actually look like I tried. But thank you for watching. Once again, my name is Tyreka. You guys can call me Ty. I hope that you did enjoy this video. I hope that you guys come back and watch my next video. I'm gonna try and be consistent with posting my videos. And thank you for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Introduce yourself, because I want to get to know the people who are watching my videos as well. And I really appreciate it if you share my videos. Follow me on Instagram at y'all, I done forgot my Instagram name. Tyrekascottbeauty. It's Tyreka Scott Beauty. And that's really the only place that I go on. But anyways, thanks for watching. You have a great night. Bye.